So here we have the Audi A4 on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. I'm going to start off inside the boot area first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb into the car, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the coolant temperature gauge, then the rev counter. Over on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 80,229. You can change information displayed above that using buttons on the steering wheel. So as you can see there, we've got a digital readout for the speedometer amongst other options and menus available to us. So all accessed via these buttons. We have our stereo controls, phone controls, cruise control and speed limiter. And then into the centre, the main screen for the car, which is amongst other things where you will access your radio. As you can see, FM, DAB and AM radio all available there. If you want to listen to your own music, you go in under the media heading. And there's a number of ways you can listen to your own music as well, and they include Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly. After that is, you pair up your telephone. Under the telephone heading, we can adjust bass, treble, balance, fader, etc. from there. And then you have a car menu where you can change the way the vehicle drives, essentially. Working our way down, we have our hazard warning lights. We then have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. Air conditioning is on at the minute. You can put it into eco, off again, and back on. It's a bit hard to see in this sunlight. You can adjust the direction of the air for both driver and passenger independently. You can even adjust the rear air conditioning separately from the 3-zone climate control just there if you wish to. You can change the driving setup of the car exactly as I just showed you on the main menu a minute ago. You can do it from these buttons a bit quicker if you wish to. We can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic. That in turn will save you fuel. You can turn that system off from here. You can turn your traction control on and off. You can turn the screen itself on and off with a 12-volt charging socket, the start and stop button, 2 cup holders, the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. We have an electronic handbrake as well. And then all of the controls for the main screen can be found just here, and the volume for the stereo to the left-hand side of it. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you.